And CNN can now project that Barack Obama, 47 years old, will become the president-elect of the United States.
Protect and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God?
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
It's time that we learn the lessons of our past and lay the foundation for a better future.
CNN projects that Barack Obama will be re-elected president of the United States.
America's never been about what one person says he'll do for us. It's about what can be achieved by us, together.
With hope and virtue, let us brave once more the icy currents and endure what storms may come. Let it be said by our children's children that when we were tested, we refused to let this journey end, that we did not turn back nor did we falter. And with eyes fixed on the horizon and God's grace upon us, we carried forth that great gift of freedom and delivered it safely to future generations.
One of the most poignant quotes from our 44th President of the United States, former President Barack Obama. Barack Hussein Obama II was born on August 4th, 1961 in Honolulu, Hawaii, to mother Stanley Ann Dunham and father Barack Obama Sr. He was raised by his grandfather, who served in Patton's army, and his grandmother, Madeline Payne Dunham, who Obama publicly and privately referred to as Tut, worked her way up from the secretarial pool to becoming vice president at a local bank. Obama credits much of his successes to his grandmother as he agonizingly announced her peaceful transition from a prolonged battle with cancer on November 1st, 2008, just days before making history as the first African-American president of the United States. She was the cornerstone of our family and a woman of extraordinary accomplishment, strength, and humility. She was the person who encouraged and allowed us to take chances, states Obama. Barack Obama learned at a very early age the importance of working hard and the value of maintaining integrity and impeccable work ethics. For these reasons, Obama worked all through high school as well as Occidental College in Los Angeles, Columbia University in New York, and later Harvard Law School. After law school, Obama returned to Chicago to practice as a civil rights lawyer with the firm of Minor, Barnhill, and Galland. He also taught constitutional law part-time at the University of Chicago Law School between 1992 and 2004, first as a lecturer and then as a professor, helping to organize voter registration drives during Bill Clinton's 1992 presidential campaign. While later working at another law firm, Sidney Austin, Obama met and quickly fell in love with fellow attorney and formerly Michelle LaVaughn Robinson, the only two African Americans at the time at the firm. Their first date was Spike Lee's movie, Do the Right Thing, and the rest is history, as clearly Obama did the right thing. They moved to Kenwood on Chicago's South Side and welcomed two beautiful daughters into the world several years later. Malia, born in 1998, and Natasha, affectionately known as Sasha, born in 2001. Barack Obama was elected to the Illinois State Senate in 1996. During his time in Springfield, he passed the first major ethics reform in 25 years, cut taxes for working families, and expanded health care for children and their parents. Elected to the U.S. Senate in 2004, he reached across the aisle to pass the farthest-reaching lobbying reform in a generation, lock up the world's most dangerous weapons, and bring transparency to government by tracking federal spending online. In February 2007, Obama made headlines when he announced his candidacy for the 2008 Democratic presidential nomination. On November 4, 2008, Barack Obama defeated Republican presidential nominee John McCain 52.9% to 45.7% to win election as the 44th President of the United States and the first African American to hold this office. His running mate, Delaware Senator Joe Biden, became vice president. Obama's inauguration took place on January 20th, 2009, as millions watched as he was sworn in as the President of the United States. In his first term, the president cut taxes for every American worker, putting $3,600 back in the pockets of the average mainstream family. He He passed the historic Wall Street reform to make sure taxpayers never again have to bail out big banks. He passed the landmark Affordable Care Act, helping to put quality and affordable health care within reach for millions of Americans. He also ended the war in Iraq. In the 2012 election, Obama faced Republican opponent Mitt Romney and Romney's vice presidential running mate, U.S. Representative Paul Ryan. On November 6, 2012, Obama won a second four-year term as president by receiving nearly 5 million more votes than Romney and capturing more than 60% of the Electoral College. There are hundreds of other decisions and accomplishments one could point to over the last 7 years as being of great consequence, but any list would have to include the nuclear agreement with Iran, the normalization of relations with Cuba, new Wall Street regulations, saving the American auto industry, and avoiding the kind of major scandal that plagued so many of his predecessors. So, former President Barack Obama, we as a country salute you for your relentless pursuit of justice and impartiality for our nation and for this world. Thank you for representing we, the African American community, with dignity, valor, self-respect, and heroism. Not one time in the tenure of your presidency were you involved with any scandals or investigations resulting in any embarrassment or shame to yourself or to your family. Thank you for being the epitome of what a true father is. We witnessed you balanced being the commander-in-chief of our country, as well as being an attentive, notable father, as well as a devoted and faithful husband, which has truly been remarkable to observe these past 8 years. Because of you, we can, we shall, we will. And tonight, during Echoes of Freedom, we stand with you and stand for you, vowing to never, ever forget what you fought so hard and firmly for. Our country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the Pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. Ladies and gentlemen, in our final performance for the evening, we present our finale, our moving tribute to one of the greatest presidents that ever served our country, former President Barack Hussein Obama. Well done, well done.
I believe in this country. I believe in the American people.
Yes, we did. Yes, we can. Thank you. God bless you. May God continue to bless the United States of America.